Hey guys, Joe Mox here. Welcome to my channel again. As you saw in the title of this video, I'm going to react to the latest Megadeth album. And I don't want to extend too much during this video because it's going to be long. So what I'm going to do is that I'm not going to talk during the songs. I will say briefly what I think about the track in between the tracks and continue on. So this video is not extensively long, and also, I know it's going to be demonetized. So that being said, I just want to talk a little bit here in the beginning why for me Megadeth is such an important band. Funny thing is that the first video I uploaded in this platform was a Megadeth cover on guitar, Dreath and the Fugitive Mind, 17 years ago. And oh boy, a lot of happened during all that time. I know Dave is a figure with a lot of controversy. He has a wild mouth. Let's say it, for many people, he might seem a douche. And he, to some extent, might be. But we, the people that has been loyal to Megadeth during all the years, I've always been a Megadeth fan since I was like 11 or 12, something like that. We know that he's a sometimes problematic figure, but we know that the guy is a caring guy. He has been a stoic. He overcome disease with throat cancer. And when he had to relearn how to play the guitar because of the problem he had on his muscle on the left hand, and many adversities, the neck surgery. And he's not perfect, but you cannot deny the good part of Megadeth. The genius riff making. They have been an amazing guy recruiting world-class musicians, Marty Friedman, Kiko Loureiro, Chris Broderick, Gar Samuelson, so on, Chris Poland, and all the guys that has been in Megadeth now with Teemu and Dirk and James Lomenzo, killer musicians, of course. Dave Alson, killer bassist. You might like him or not because of the recent stuff that happened, but you cannot deny that the guy was an important part of this band. And it's a bittersweet feeling, receiving a new Megadeth album, but also knowing that it's gonna be the last. That if they keep their promise, it's not like Kiss, like they all the time keep coming from retirement. But it's something that when you are so into music, it's personal. It hurts. I for example, all the time, listen to the latest Children of Bodom album, the Hex, and feeling like, damn, I will not, look into my feed a new notification that Children of Bodom is releasing a new album. Like, that's gone forever. And there's a bittersweet feeling, I think it's more bitter than sweet, knowing that this is going to be the last album for Megadeth. Although the shadows and the lights, I think Megadeth definitely, and Dave has more light than shadow. I think he has been a real dude, and for someone like me who lost his parents in my early 20s, for me the guy was a role model. Not definitely the best one, but of course there was the ego part, the wild mouth, the anger issues, and I see myself reflect on him a bunch of times. And again, I'm not saying that all his behavior has been correct, but you gotta give credit to the guy that he has been real, honest, upfront, stoic, consistent, and the guy love music, and his legacy will always be remembered, at least for me, and I know for millions of Megadeth fans. That being said, I'm going to go to the Megadeth profile here in Spotify, and I'm going to listen to the full length of the album. As I said, I'm going to listen to the full song, pause, talk a little bit about the song, and try to not interrupt mid the song. So of course this video is gonna be the hell of demonetized. So please hit like and subscribe, and let's start with this last Megadeth journey. First song, Tipping Point. Let's see what Dave bring us. Come on. Fast tempo, let's go.
Today I may bleed, but tonight you will die. Smashed in your sleep in the blackest night. You buried the truth under layers of lies. There's no return, now you crossed the line. Push me, I push you back. Tipping point. Tipping point.
Let's go, Teemu.
Hiding your secrets out in plain sight. Dead men don't talk and bullets don't lie. Watching the life drain out from your eyes. Crossing my heart, how I hope you will die. Push me, I push you back. Tipping point. Tipping point. I will invade your mind, make you hear the sound of voices that aren't there, with no one else around. You try to stop the footsteps and stop the heart that beats. You will beg for silence. You will pray for peace. You won't define
Okay. Well, let's start for the last part. I think the last part was kind of boring. If you take the last part out, you know that part that he was singing like "You want to find me, I'm a tipping point" or something like that. I think that part is a little bit boring, but the rest of the song is a banger. Like those, fast legato string skipping technique, and I think some economic picking from Thimu. Those leads were delicious. The first part, the drumming, my God, Dirk. I think he was before with Soil worked, and also he worked with David Thousand, I think. Killer drummer. The production, I really like the tone of the guitars. Well, the voice is what it is. It's like Motorhead. It's not like you're expecting Celine Dion to sing, but it's really, really well done. I really liked the song. The last part kind of was boring to me, but definitely a banger. Almost a banger. Let's continue with I Don't Care.
I don't care if I'm out of line. I don't care cause this life is mine. I don't care you don't like what I say. I don't care and I won't obey. I don't care if you're getting high. I don't care when the truth is a lie. I don't care when the road gets tight. I don't care if you live or die. I don't care what the headlines said.
Okay, I say that I wasn't going to interrupt, but I know this song is going to be a punk song for the full length of the song.
I don't care if my hope is dead. I don't care if I'm not your class. I don't care, you can kiss my ass. Was a hero and a thief, a maggot in dead meat, a traitor and a creep, a jack off and a sheep. You know a rat never learns, you get what you deserve. You gotta know that I just don't care. You gotta know, gotta know, gotta know. You gotta know, gotta know, gotta know. You gotta know, gotta.
No, punk doesn't have those leads. Punk people doesn't have talent. Lol.
I don't care if you're standing tall. I don't care if you take the fall. I don't care who you try to blame. I don't care, I don't play that game. I don't care if you're wrong or right. I don't care if you came to fight. I don't care if you call my bluff. I don't care, enough is enough. Was a hero and a thief, a maggot in dead meat, a traitor and a creep, a jack off and a sheep. You know a rat never learns, you get what you deserve. You gotta know that I just don't care.
Dave? I think I liked the song. I think Tripping Point was overall better if you cut the last boring part. But this overall as a song was better, the structure and everything. Though that mid section where I think they trade solos, Teemu and Dave, really melodic, really cool. I really like the Megadeth doing solos is, probably one of the best band of all times. It's way up there. So yeah, I like the song. I thought it was gonna be like more like the Offspring song, but it wasn't like a pure punk song. Although it has like a punk elements, but with actual talent. Most of punk players on guitar are really, really mediocre. Sorry, at least what I have heard. Okay, let's continue with Hey God. What happened with God?
Hey God, I need a minute of your time. I know that I've been missing lately. I've had a lot of things on my mind. Hey God, I feel my life slipping away. There's so much left I wanna do. The years are passing by like days. Sometimes I feel so insecure as I walk these streets alone. Hey God, it feels like you're so far away. I know that it was me that moved. I never had that much to say. Hey God, I don't know why you care at all. I'm always taking up your time. I'm always missing when you call. Sometimes I feel so insecure as I walk these streets alone. So alone. Hey God, I always take, I never give. I know it doesn't look so good. It ain't the way I wanna live. Hey God, that's all I really got for now. I thought that we'd have more to say. Please let me know you're there somehow. Sometimes I feel so insecure as I walk these streets alone. Sometimes I feel so insecure as I walk these streets alone. Can you hear me? Hey God, hey God.
Okay, well, I realized that I could see the lyrics in Spotify while I do this, so we can check both of them. So, sorry, I missed the lyrics of the two previous ones, but this song kind of give me vibe of you remember the track Die, Death, and Enough, something like that, from the System Has Failed album. A little bit of that vibe. I like the song, was a little bit slow. I thought in the end, when they throw that melody and then they harmonize it, I was expecting to explode into a full-blown solo, but it's okay too. Honestly, I gotta be, frank here. I have been listening lately to a lot of math rock and progressive music, so I'm lately more into this, odd time signatures and a lot of key change and stuff. And I'm finding Megadeth extremely simplistic for the time. Lol, I couldn't say that word. But it's okay, It's just that probably I will have to listen to this album a couple of times to dig it more. But it was a good song. Didn't, blow my mind off, but it was okay. Let's continue with the next one.
The stage has been lit. Get up on your feet. Harsh down to and let there be shred.
Okay, that was a banger. I genuinely liked the song. Kind of, again, from the system has failed. This song lyrically kind of remind me of back in the day. You know that song that he's saying that back in the day, the people used to, you know, enjoy so much thrash metal. They were doing this movement, and they didn't know that they were, like doing this musical revolution. And they're like kind of saying that he was born to do this stuff, and definitely he was. I mean, mm, there is something also about Megadeth that some people don't understand. Like, I'm not saying this with proud, but sometimes you have so much anger inside of you, and you need this frenetic feeling to get out. And you know always found Megadeth like this band that you could be, of course there are more extreme and fast bands, that came after. But Megadeth has this rawness, this this machine gun on meth. I imagine like I don't know what with that line I thought on this Nazi operators of the machine guns in D-Day Normandy. That, well, if you know a little bit about Nazism and the SS and all the armies that Germany had, they were basically running on meth. Like they had this kind of pills that they were given to them so they could, be less anxious. And basically, I think it had or meth or cocaine, something like that. So a machine gun on meth. I imagine this guy, in Normandy, 2 hours, you know, firing the machine gun. And I think it's a positive thing to people that, and especially male, I don't think women or most of the women will understand sometimes the need for violence on men. And violence definitely is a bad thing. It's not a good thing. Should be the last resort. There is no justification for violence in a civic, you know, community in a society that needs to, find disagreement with words and not with violence. But to have this kind of music, well, you could let that thing out as a cathartic mean of expression and deactivating that bump into, I always say that metal is not the most beautiful music, but if you are in anger, it's really positive that at least it deactivates the bomb. It doesn't explode. You don't go out and do stupid shit. Like, you keep you do the catharsis. You let your anger off, and then you feel better. And you don't do anything stupid. That the thing that violence is bad, it doesn't mean that it's not a real thing, and sometimes it gets out of control. So I think metal, in my case, and Megadeth helped me a lot of struggling with anger, sometimes of thinking I'm doing something stupid, and thanks to this music, I think I never ended in jail, because I was able to deactivate the bomb. And especially when I was younger. Now that I'm 35, I don't see myself being violent. At least it's an extreme situation. I have to defend a loved one or something like that. But yeah, I think Megadeth has this ooga booga that sometimes you need to let out, man. And this song was a banger. Definitely, I'm gonna listen many more times this song. Let's go with the next one.
dulls the pain. I bite my tongue and self-lie, pretend that I belong. Another shot, another high, make it a double, and make it strong. No voice, no choice, you must obey. When the blood runs cold in the plans we've made, where the strings are pulled and the traps are laid, where the lies are truth and the lives are trade, as we march in line in a puppet parade. I ride the edge, I twist the blade, just try to spark a flame. But all the colors start to fade and blur into the same. They say I've got it all, yeah right, a king without a crown. But when I crash against the floor, I barely make a sound. No voice, no choice, you must obey. When the blood runs cold in the plans we've made, where the strings are pulled and the traps are laid, where the lies are truth and the lives are trade, as we march in line in a puppet parade. Strings tied to my back, must I smile like a hangman? You know it's an act, it's a curse tied to charade, as they dance for the crowd in a puppet parade.
Like them good. Okay, lyrically, why that song was really interesting. I'm not gonna do a full reflection on that because I don't want the video to be extremely long. Although probably it's gonna be like an hour video or something. We are 36 minutes in. Um, but yeah, nowadays when you see the news, like it's all a lie, and that I liked that line when he said like something like you are being hanged and you still have to smile, and you just need to see the news nowadays everywhere, every country. In that regard, I'm very, very close to what dear Lemmy Kilmister thought about politicians. Like they are all liars, and politics are, a disgrace. Like so much more beautiful things that we could do in this earth, but every party from left to right, center, whatever, you know, they are just liars, and all in our society in political level for me is a lie. And you need to be kind of a sociopath, or there has to be something really serious with you to be in that game, like to put your face and lie like that, and being the puppet of higher fishes than you, and we don't know the actual bigger fish. I think the song refers to that. Of course it's my interpretation, but I'm not gonna extend too much on it, other than fuck politics, man. Long life metal and rock and roll. Let's continue with the next one. Another Bad Day. Let's see how bad was his day. Okay, first of all, I forgot to mention about the previous song, the Puppet Parade, that at least for now, it had the most tasty solos on the album so far. Then about another bad day, lyrically kind of reminded me of The Right to Go Insane, the last song from the Endgame album. Um, and that from the lyrical part. And from the musical part, kind of remind me a little bit of post-American World. I think it's from Dystopia as well. By the way, that trilogy of albums that Megadeth released in the 2000s, The System Has Failed, United Abomination, and Endgame. Woo. As you think about it, in that time, Metallica was doing Saint Anger, Garage, and I don't know if Lulu or something like that. I love Metallica. I'm not trashing Metallica. I absolutely adore Metallica. But, this day, in those age where, new metal and metalcore, which I love too, where, what was selling the most, Megadeth was still doing absolutely killer technical albums, and sadly they kind of passed unnoticed, but killer albums. Let's continue with Made to Kill.
Iron Mist, I'm golden dudes.
Okay, first of all, my camera died in mid of the song, but we followed through and nothing happened. Thank you for staying by. Um, well, this is the typical. I hate the government. What happened with K-Mac? K-Mac? I miss that beautiful boy. No almo intended. What happened with that guy? Really funny stuff he used to do. Yeah, this is the typical I hate the government. Well, more of the government, like really pessimistic, dystopian, expectation from the world. Honestly, people might laugh about it, but if you read 1984 by George Orwell and A Brave New World by Aldous Huxley, Fahrenheit 451, it is by Ray. I forgot the name. Ray, well, Fahrenheit 451, and other dystopic literature. You realize that that shit is no fiction anymore. They're like, boy, make Orwell fiction again. And if you see what's happening, as a software developer, the rising of AI and all that, boy. I love being alive. I love having my band, my girlfriend, having new gear and stuff in my life. But collectively, yeah, we are. I don't see the solution, and let's hope we have it. But yeah, but probably humanity will find a way to start a game or something. So let's continue. Next track is Obey the Call. Thrashes. Okay, first of all, sorry for my shitty air drumming. I thought he was going to throw some crashes and some psh, 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 but I kept missing it. Well, I was guessing because this is the first time I listened to the song, but yeah, sorry for my shitty drumming. As regard of the song, it didn't do much to me musically, although it had a decent ending. The lyrics are kind of, again, dystopian, but he say that the pawns will rise and the empires will fall. I don't know, man. We have to see what's going to happen with the world. I have no idea. Like, no one is in control, man. We are inside of a South Park episode, and the Earth is a reality TV. Yeah, I'm just thankful that I am alive, but who knows what's going to happen with this circus of society. Yeah, this album, the last songs are giving me a lot of end game vibes. The 2010 album from Megadeth. So I dig it. I dig it all that dystopian stuff. My favorite movies are dystopian movies. I think apart from Interstellar, Mr. Nobody, and The Fountain, all the movies that I love are dystopian. Terminator, Matrix, Blade Runner, RoboCop, Mad Max, and so on and so on. So yeah, I dig that. Give me more, baby. Do you think I'm going to be depressed? I am depressed. No, I'm not depressed, but I'm just making some jokes. Let's continue with the next one. I Am War. Whoa.
When clearly you are weak.
I think that's that's a better ending than the tipping point. The tipping point, the last chorus is way too long. It gets boring. And this last one, they just did it 3 times, and it was perfect. I really liked this one. Musically, kind of reminded me of you know, the world needs a hero. You know, kind of disconnect vibe. Do you know that song? Like, I don't remember the chorus right now, but kind of it. And lyrically, I am where it kind of reminds me of Victory, from the Youth Tenacia. Is that the pronunciation? Um, had fingers in my eyes, had needles in my veins, a knife right through my heart. I am a victory. Sorry for my shitty singing voice. But yeah, like he's saying, like he has came along and throughout a lot of struggles and fights. And yeah, I like the song. Definitely, I think so far I Am War, Puppet Parade, and Let There Be Shred are the ones that I have liked the most. Okay, last 2 songs, and this is the last note. So this is the last Megadeth song because the 11th one is just cover from Metallica, Ride the Lightning. So let's see what's the actual last Megadeth song. Well, it's painful to even say those words. I hope that they release a single or something, even though that they go to retirement. But technically, with the information that we have today, I am going to witness, and you, my friends, if you are still in this journey with me, and thank you so much, we're going to witness the last Megadeth song titled The Last Note. Let's go.
One more spotlight starts to fade to black. One more winding road, so I won't come back. The roar I lived for, it starts to die. And now it's time for me to say the long goodbye. Smile, the road has worn me thin. Each song has got beneath my skin. The strings and I'm still scream and cry. And I can't outrun the spinning hands of time. One last night before the silence falls. One last chord to echo through these walls. The final curtain falls, a quiet end to it all. Now it's just memories in my mind. Just saving lights and names. If I ever play again, then let this last note never die. I burned up my youth almost every night. Each show became a battle and a fight. Raised on chaos, fed by the crowd. The guitar got heavy, time to lay it down. One last night before the silence falls. One last chord to echo through these walls. The final curtain falls, a quiet end to it all. saving lives and names. If I ever play again, then let this last note never die. Falls, a quiet end to it all. Now it's just memories in my mind. Just saving lights and names. If I ever play again, then let this last note never die. The final curtain falls, a quiet end to it all. Now it's just memories in my mind. Just saving lights and names. If I ever play again, then let this last note never die. Never die. They gave me gold. They gave me a name. But every deal was signed in blood and flames. So here's my last will, my final testament, my sneer. I came, I ruled, now I disappear.
Okay, I didn't thought I was going to cry during this, but of course you relate to the artist input in your own way, and I just thinking is if maybe Dave is facing his own mortality. I hope he's okay, but he already went through cancer one, and maybe he said he need to put the guitar down because he has something serious, or I hope not. I hope I'm just speculating, but besides that, I think it's a really class move from him to put it down, in a moment that he can retire with the head on top, being himself and not a shadow of himself. The song was very beautiful arranged. I really, really liked the acoustic guitar solo in the middle, even though that there were, really distorted rhythm guitar. You could still hear the acoustic guitar. Very beautiful melody. I think probably it was played by Teemu, I guess. The solo in the end was really beautiful. The wording and the lyrics really hit me, thinking that I grew up with this guy and I'm not gonna listen to his music. Now it kind of made me, click and realize that, of course, uh, he's not he's not going to last forever. We recently lost Ozzy as well, and this all this beautiful, amazing artists eventually, they're going to face their own mortality. Metallica, Iron Maiden, and so on. And there are kick-ass bands that will last more decades to come. Younger ones, Gojira, Sylosis, Architects, Bullet for My Valentine, so on, so on, and even newer bands. But it's difficult because human beings, we are rational, but at the same time we are emotional. So I with my rational mind, I understand that everything has its time. But when you actually face it, no one wants to die, and I know that eventually I will have to face my own mortality. I'm still younger than Dave, but it's fair to say that I'm somewhere in the mid of my life, but that's the beauty of life, that it ends, that you need to cherish and do the best out of what you get. And this guy was kicked out of the probably the biggest band to ever face the earth, Metallica. Of course, Black Sabbath was the probably the one that started all one gods of metal in all of their fairness. Well deserved. I absolutely adore Iron Maiden, but I think probably Metallica is the biggest metal band in the history, at least in my opinion. And to think that this guy was able to create such an beautiful, amazing band as Megadeth, and if you are a true fan of Megadeth, you know that this is music. This is music at their highest level, and he wasn't like the best singer, in the world, but the authenticity, of Megadeth music is something that I will always cherish. Like having that such a strong, positive, and beautiful force in my life as a soundtrack of my life. I will always be grateful to Dave for his amazing music. It was a very, very beautiful song to end his career. Uh, uh, I never thought I was going to be emotional in this journey, but definitely this is my favorite song of the album, because the next one I already know that it is a cover. Whew. Okay, let's finish with last one, but not least, Ride the Lightning. I remember that. Let's go 1 second to Ride the Lightning album by Metallica. I think Dave has I have my Spotify in Spanish. Sorry. I think he has he doesn't have copyright. Yeah, composition and arrangement. Dave Mustaine in Metallica's official Spotify Ride the Lightning album. So yeah, he co-wrote that song, and he now is gonna cover slash played his own composition with Metallica. I don't know what was the intention here, but if it is as a poetic way to say I came full circle, I think it's a beautiful move. If that was the intention, I don't know. Probably he's going to say it in an interview, or he already said it, and I'm unaware of it. So okay, let's listen to the Megadeth covering Metallica, Ride the Lightning. It's a bonus track, so yeah, the last note is the last song of the album. Spider chord.
Guilty as charged, but damn it, it ain't right. There's someone else controlling me. Death in the air, stuck in the electric chair. This can't be happening to me. Who made you got to say? I'll take your life from you. Flash before my eyes. Now it's time to die. Just get it over with. If this is true, just let it be. Wakened by horrid scream, free from this frightening dream. Flash before my eyes. Now it's time to die. Burning in my brain, I can feel the flame.
Okay, man, I'm recording with my iPhone. This camera, Sony Alpha, now says it's overheat. So, sorry, man. I never do these videos that long, and it overheated. Anyway, to wrap it up, it's interesting though that the credits only said composition Dave Mustaine. Maybe he said, I will finally reclaim this track I made. Who knows? I don't know the true inside of it, but honestly, I never was too fan of this song. From this album from Metallica, my favorite one is Fired with Fire and Fade to Black. I love, of course, Creeping Death and what was it? The other... For Whom the Bell Tolls, but Fade to Black and Fire with Fire, are the tracks that I love the most of this album. Right, Lighting, not that much. Now that I saw the lyrics, it kind of reminds me of Hallowed Be the Name, by Iron Maiden. This guy waiting to be executed. It's kind of the same concept. I think in that regards, Iron Maiden is way more theatrical and beautiful, but it's an amazing track. Anyways, not my favorite one from that album, but I think maybe it's a statement from him saying like, I'm gonna record finally what was mine and was stolen according to him. I don't know. Anyway, we are almost an hour and a half right now. The actual album is 47 minutes, so we add like 33, 34 more minutes of commentary. So cool. My commentary was less than the actual length of the album. I don't know, man, what to say. Amazing band. One of the biggest ones. Very misunderstood, very polemical, but a great technical, influential and amazing kick-ass band of the world of metal. What a journey! But I feel grateful that I was alive in the same period of time of this artist and many others that I love. So, wishing all the best to Dave. I think it was a great album. Probably I will have to listen more to it to understand it, but definitely my favorite one was The Last Note. Beautiful song, definitely a beautiful song. So okay, this was the final of this video. I hope you liked it. If you reached so far, please again hit like and subscribe. Sorry for all the times this F camera went down, but we did it. We did it, boys. See ya. Thank you for staying by. God bless you, or Satan, or whatever you believe in, and see you in the next video. Bye.